Good morning, everyone. It's Pastor Tim Hammy. It is April the 12th. It is Thursday. I hope you're blessed today. Well, we're going to finish. We're going to talk about, we talked about unfinished business, and in that, let me just quickly tell you that you need to identify what those unfinished business is. But after you've done all that, what do you need to do? You need to finish strong. You need to finish strong. And this is going to be split up because I've got a video I want to show you in this section. So I'm not going to talk a whole lot. At least I'm going to try not to, but don't quote me on that. Finish strong. Put your whole heart into it. 110%. See, number one, you have to make a commitment. Don't say, well, I can't. In the Bible it says, let your yeses be yeses and your noes be noes. And when you say yes, you're saying, I'm going to do it. If you say, well, I don't know, it usually means you're probably going to start. You're going to start, but you're never going to finish strong. I remember when I was about, it has to be about when I was 10, and many of you know my testimony that when I was 4 years old, I was burned, and my left arm was burned pretty bad, and it was non-functional for a long time. Well, I remember that when I was in Toledo, Ohio, and I couldn't dribble with my left hand. And so my cousin Ronnie, he was a basketball coach for a girls' team. And he says, Tim, why don't you come with me? And I went and practiced with the girls' basketball team, which was really, girls, I was 10 years old, didn't really matter. But anyways, I remember my cousin Ronnie helped me dribble with my left hand, and I began to use my left hand. It began to get stronger. Before it was just a paperweight, but with that, learning how to dribble with my left hand made it more capable to use my left hand. So when I think about that day that he took me to the gym, it was Genoa, not Toledo, Genoa, Ohio, and I was playing, trying to dribble with my left hand, and Ronnie just kept on encouraging me to keep on dribbling, and it helped being around a lot of girls. It was really cool. But anyways, to make a commitment to finish strong. 2 Corinthians 8:11 says, now finish the work so that your eager willingness to do it may be matched by your completion of it, according to your means, your abilities, your functionality, what God has called you and given you and gifted you with. Listen to this other verse. Luke 22:42 says, Father, if you are willing, take this cup from me, yet not my will, but yours be done. This is Jesus praying, God, this is if you are willing, take this cup, but if it's not your will, then leave it with me. And guess what? That was his purpose, that Jesus came to save those which were lost. But then you have this function. You got to make the commitment, but secondly, and I'm going to finish with a video, so this is going to go pretty quick, so listen. You got to take the next step. Next step. Galatians 5:25 says this, since we live by the Spirit, let us keep in step with the Spirit. And God's saying this, that you walk according to His will, according to His Word, and God's going to direct you. Listen to this other, Psalms 119:105 says this, your Word is a lamp unto my feet and a light to my path. And so, I'm going to pray for you, and stay tuned. I want you to watch this video. It's from a movie called What About Bob, and it's about baby steps. Because you have to step out. You have to move. And sometimes it's small steps, but God is talking to make, God. It may be small steps for you, but it's big strides with your commitment to God. Let me pray for you. Lord, I thank you so much. I pray that you bless every person that's watched this. I pray that you give them the opportunity to share the gospel with somebody this week, Lord, in your name. Amen. God bless you. Have a great Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bob, there is a groundbreaking new book that has just come out. Now, not everything in this book, of course, applies to you, but I'm sure that you can see, when you see the title, exactly how it could help.
Baby steps?
It means setting small, reasonable goals for yourself, one day at a time. One tiny step at a time.
Baby steps.
For instance, when you leave this office, don't think about everything you have to do in order to get out of the building. Just think of what you must do to get out of this room And when you get to the hall, deal with that hall, and so forth. You see?
Baby steps.
Baby steps. Oh, boy.
Baby steps. Baby steps. Baby steps through the office. Baby steps out the door. It works. It works. All I have to do is take one little step at a time, and I can do anything. Baby step around the office. Baby step around the office.